guys, welcome back to my channel. And are we doing another review? Yes, we are. We are testing Wet n Wild products, and I'm super excited for this one. This is one of the products that I posted on my Instagram last year that I wanted to talk about. I mean, I told you guys that this year I wanted to focus a lot on drugstore products. I really want to see what is really worth the money and what really isn't. You know, some things can be cheap, but if they don't work, you know, they're not gonna work. And just like some things can be expensive, but they're not really that great. So I do want to test a bunch of products. I got eyeliner, mascara, foundation, everything. Everything. So if you guys are excited to know more about Wet n Wild, then just keep watching. Hey guys, so I did not find any eyeshadow that was calling my name. I usually do this kind of review stuff for products that actually do call my name. I don't want to just buy a product for the sake of it because I work very hard for my money and I'm not going to spend it on anything that I'm not excited about. So let's get going. The two products that I got for the eyes are the Wet n Wild Breakup-Proof waterproof liquid eyeliner, which is this one. I'm not a big fan eyeliner, but you know, every once in a while you want a good wing. If you don't even have one, how the fuck are you gonna do it, you know? So I was excited to try this one. Also, this packaging is super cute. And I got the big Poppa Mascara, which, again, the packaging. You know, some packaging is exciting because it's super fancy, but other packaging is just really cool because it's exciting and fun, you know? So I'm really excited for this mascara. It's honestly gigantic. I'm gonna list the prices of the products below, but everything was super cheap. I got 9 products. I want to say for like 70 bucks. It was super cheap. Look at this mascara. Isn't this super fun? And I love the fact that you can touch it and you can feel the crown. This is really cool. So yeah, I'm gonna test out the eyeliner now. Again, I haven't done a cat eye in a million years, but we're gonna test that out today. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Just, you know, your regular pencil brush. Oh, it has a hair outside of the, oh, okay. There was a hair that was loose, but it's gotten back into its place, so it looks like a regular liner. I have a Stila liner that looks a lot like this. It's pretty much the same, so let's see if this is good as that one. And I'm gonna put this on and I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts. Hey guys, so this is as good as it gets with the eyeliner because I'm not a big cat eye person. They're a little bit uneven, but I'm okay with that. It works, and yeah, I'm okay with the way this is looking. It's very uneven, but I'll see how I can fix it later. I'm really happy with the way these products apply. I do like the fact that because I am not an expert, this is very, like, it's not a stiff liner, and for some people a stiff one would be better, but for me I feel freer for shape with this one because it moves with your tip. Like it doesn't remain stiff, so you have a lot of control. I feel like that's a really good thing. I love the fact also that it's very liquidy. Again, I feel like it gives me the chance to build it up and it doesn't remove from it as I put more and more. It actually layers pretty well. At least that's how I see it happen. It does feel like a felt in the sense that sometimes it dries out and I have to like give it a little shake so that it would get liquidy again and bring me some more pigment, but honestly, I like it. I felt like it was easy to use. This is awesome. I feel like I'm in love with this because it's so cute. I feel like it was good. You know, it pretty much did what I would want from mascara. It lengthened, it gave a little bit of volume without being too overwhelming. I feel like this would be really cool for the day-to-day, you know, when you want your eyes to look a little bit more awake. I like this. So far, so good. Again, I have baby lashes, so it's gonna be really hard to see something impact my eyes, but I feel like it did a pretty good job. Okay, so moving on, I'm going into my favorite part, which is complexion. So I'm super excited to use this foundation. It's the PhotoFocus foundation Dewy. It's super cute. Comes in glass. I feel like if it weren't for this, I wouldn't think of this as a $5 foundation. I think this was $5. I'm gonna, again, list the prices around the screen, but it was super cheap. Like, it was very, very cheap. I'm really excited to try this. This looks really nice. By the way, I'm using the shade Cream Beige. which is a medium neutral. So yeah, let's give this, oh shit, no. So I bought myself priming water. It's the PhotoFocus Rose 3-in-1 primer. Prep, set, and refresh. So this is it's gonna be used for everything. And honestly, I'm usually not a primer person, but I love sprays just because they feel so refreshing on the skin. This was the first primer that looked interesting. So this is a, you know, regular spray. I feel like this is just very practical. Like, it's not bad packaging. It's not over the world exciting, but it's practical. You know, you can take this anywhere. It's not gonna make a mess. Works pretty fine. So I'm just gonna spray that on my face. It just spritz water all over my face rather than being a mist. I have like spray all over my face, like little drops all over my face, but that's okay. I'm not super picky. Did it make my face look different? I don't feel so. What's the purpose of this? It doesn't really say the purpose of this. I feel like this is irrelevant, but I'm not. Yeah, let's give it the foundation. Anywho, so I got the foundation, cream beige. I did try the stick foundation with this and I liked it, but it was not my shade, so I never use it that much. So we're gonna try this one. This applicator is so weird. What the fuck? Okay, so this is a full swipe of the foundation and I really like this. It reminds me a lot of the Rare Beauty foundations, so that's... I see a battle of the foundations coming up here because this is super cheap. I didn't read actually the description of this. So it hydrates and smooth complexion for a luminous finish, buildable coverage for normal to dry skin. So I feel like it has pretty much the same description of the Rare Beauty one, and it's sinking into my skin so well, and it's not attaching to my dry patches around my forehead, which is honestly pretty cool. It gave a decent coverage to what was going on here. I don't like the applicator just because it feels weird. I don't know if it's the point of this to put it in my hand and then, you know, my face, but it was weird putting this on my face. But I do like the, you know, the formula, which is at the end of the day what matters, and it matches me perfectly. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit more here because it says that it layers well, and we'll see how it looks. Okay, so I did realize that the smell comes from the foundation. It's a weird smell. It's like, I don't know, it's weird. It's a weird, like, not chemical, but kind of like fake smell, like fake makeup for kids. That's kind of like the vibe that I'm getting from it. However, once it sets down, it doesn't smell like you can't smell it at all. Like, I thought it was the spray, like I thought it was a primer. So I definitely say to overlook it because it doesn't really remain. It's just while you're putting it on. And guys, I must tell you that the more it sinks in, the more I like this foundation. So I had to take a quick break so that I could format my SD card. So I let the foundation sink in a little bit more in my skin. Guys, my skin. Look at this. Just look at my forehead. I'm gonna give you guys a really good zoom of my skin. Just look at my forehead. This looks like my skin, but perfected. So I did avoid, obviously, the under eyes because we're using concealer, but it does not attach to any dry patch. Anything, it does not. And I feel like it makes my skin look beautiful, fresh, everything that I could ever ask for. And it did layer pretty well when I put it on my forehead again because I have a bunch of, you know, old acne from there. Did it cover everything up perfectly? No. Do I mind that? Not at all. Highly suggest you to use a dense brush for this. So not kind of like, I like this for really light foundations. I thought this was going to be lighter, so I thought about using this, but it made it look streaky, so I definitely suggest using a fuller and denser brush for it because it'll make your foundation set in beautifully. It's like, this is like the balance between dense and fluffy because it's not too much nor too little. And a brush for this foundation. So let's jump into the concealer. Okay, so I already tried this on my eyes, but obviously it's not the same under eyes and the eyes. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit of this. This is the Illumi-Naughty highlighting and concealing pen. So I really like this. It just called onto my attention because it looked a lot like a Milk makeup product. So it looked really cool. I mean, pretty much a concealer, that's what it looks like. And kind of like those illuminating pens. I think Becca has had one of those as well. So this lightweight liquid pen gives you ultimate control to instantly lift your features for a flawless complexion. A little bit of how it went on my eyes. I have dry everything. So I did put this on my eyes, and honestly, this reminded me a lot of the Age Rewind concealer by Maybelline. It's so lightweight. Like when they say, you know how some concealers say lightweight and they're like, you know, light, but this feels like nothing. This feels like skincare. That's the kind of level of nothingness that it, you know, feels like. So I'm gonna apply this on my under eyes and see how it looks with them as well. Okay, so this is one full swipe of the concealer, and I can definitely see how the illuminating part works in, because the coverage isn't intense. Like, I can still see a little bit of the darkness in the inner corners of my under eyes, but it definitely looks illuminated. Like, it looks like I sleep well, and I do a really thorough skincare routine. That's what I feel like this concealer looks on. Again, it's very lightweight, blends into nothing. And when I say blends into nothing, I don't mean that it turns into nothing, but rather that it meshes with your skin so well and blends in like 3 seconds. I honestly really like this. I'm gonna layer it a little bit more to see if I can build the coverage, but honestly, I really like this. It reminds me a lot of the Maybelline Age Rewind, Instant Age Rewind. It's so nice. I really like this. I'm in love with this concealer. Guys, look at this. Look at this. My only worry is that it might crease. So that's something that I'm gonna tell you guys at the end. As you know, I put my makeup on and it sinks in a little bit more because nothing's perfect. You know, this is cheap, this is great. So I'm a little bit afraid that it might crease. Like, that's what would ruin this product for me. Is my favorite concealer a Wet n Wild $3 concealer? Maybe, and I am really proud of that. So I'm gonna hope for the best, and I'm just gonna continue with this video. Okay, so next in line, I didn't buy any powder because one, I don't think I found it, and two, I'm not a powder person, so whatever. So I got the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in the shade What? Shady Beaches. Kind of warm, kind of nice. Then I got this Toasty blushes. Honestly, what I'm mostly excited about, it's the Sand-Gria Castles. It's kind of like a bronzy blush, which is something that I don't really have in my collection, so that's exciting. And this is gigantic, and it was really cheap, so that's cool to get a lot of product for cheap. This looks really pretty. So yeah, this is what the bronzer looks like. This is what the blush looks like. So it's kind of like a reddish, kind of bronzy blush. I'm really excited about this, and it looks like it's glowy, hopefully not glittery, because I don't want it to disappoint me, but I'm really gonna try this one. I think this, let me see. Oh, this is soft. This is really soft. Yeah, it's kind of neutral side, and I'm really into that. And it's not matte at all. I thought it was gonna be matte, but it's kind of like luminizing, and not in the like glittery way, but catching the light kind of way. So I'm gonna apply these two and talk to you guys about it. This is gonna be my favorite drugstore brand because I think so. The bronzer looks so illuminating, and you know what I like about the bronzer is very lightweight. Like, it's very hard to over apply, which is something that I tend to do. So I generally like my bronzers to be on the less pigmented side so that I can apply as I wish. I really like this. I look bronzy, but not overly applied. And I love the fact that it's not too warm. Since my skin is already yellowy, I can look pretty warm pretty easily. I also really like this shade of blush. If you're gonna use this blush, I don't feel the necessity of a highlighter because, as you can see, it's pretty darn highlighty. Like, it really has this golden sheen to it. Again, I was afraid that it might be with glitter, but it obviously isn't. Can you see that glow? Without me even trying. It's beautiful. And then I didn't get a highlighter, so that's awesome. Because I already had a highlighter from Wet n Wild, and it was hot too dark for me, and I already knew what the highlighter was about, which is really good. I have the, let me actually get it. It's the shade that I don't like because it's a little too pink for me. It's the, I gave away my highlighter because of the shade. It was amazing. That's all I have to say. I did not get one because I don't know at this point. I thought I had it and apparently I gave it away, but not that I need it because I'm pretty glowing myself. So the only thing that's left is the lips. So I got 2 lipsticks because one is enough. I mean, they look so cute. Look at this. Isn't this just the cutest thing? They have lips on them. It's cute, okay? And they were like $3, okay? Excuse you. So I have the shade Skinny Dipping and I have the shade Mochalicious. So let me show you guys a little bit of what that looks like. So Mochalicious is this mauvey pink. It looks so cute. And then we got Skinny Dipping, which is kind of like a nude. I feel like none of these go with what I'm wearing today. But we're gonna use them because I already bought them. I didn't think this through. I think they're just, oh, they're supposed to be matte, but they're kind of luminous on my lips. I mean, on my skin. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna apply the dark one kind of like around the lips, kind of like I do an ombre session. And I'm gonna apply this one in the middle to kind of give some likeness to it. And let's see how it goes. Does the storyline go within my lips and my face? No, but it looks really pretty. I do like the fact that they're matte, but they're not, you know, dry out matte. They're just not your typical lipstick where they're like a little bit, not glossy, but a little bit, you know, moisturized. But they're moisturizing enough so that they don't, you know, make my lips look like shit. My lips are usually very dry and crusty, which they are a little bit today because I didn't apply any lip balm before this video, and they actually look pretty good. My lips are looking pretty nice, and the lipstick did not feel dry at all. It wasn't a pain to apply. Some lipsticks might be so dry that it actually hurts my lips, and that's why I usually don't go for matte. I don't even know how I ended up picking these matte lipsticks. They smell a little bit like fake makeup, but I can pass at that. I mean, once you apply them, it doesn't really smell. It's more so when you're applying them. So it's something to think about. But I do like the shades. I thought they were gonna be a little bit more brown, like more on the brown side. They're more on the mauvey pinky side, but I'm happy. I'm welcoming all shades. Welcoming all shades to my trade of lipsticks. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna actually finish like putting some mascara on, maybe perfecting a little bit more of this liner, and wrap up this video. Okay guys, so this is what my face is looking like. Just to give you guys a final wrap up, I love this mascara. Just look at my lower lash line. What the fuck? How long and defined they look. Also, the concealer creased a bit, but I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. I just tapped it a little bit out and it looks amazing. And the rest of my skin is looking pretty well. Again, the foundation, the more it just sinks into my skin, the more I like it. Hey guys, I think this video has been like one of my biggest success, trying out brands where I literally like 99.9% of everything that I bought. I'm not even gonna make this video any longer. I loved absolutely everything. My skin is looking bomb. Like the foundation sunk in perfectly. The powder products don't make my skin look like I have powder on. It just looks all amazing, and I truly enjoyed this video. Like it was truly enjoyable doing it. I really like everything. The only thing I wouldn't recommend is this stupid primer. I don't know why I bought it. Honestly, this is the vibe. This is the vibe where I don't believe in primers, and I decided to try one when it just wasn't working. I knew it was not gonna work out. So just skip this and you'll be fine with the rest. Everything, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video because that's pretty much it. I approve of everything. Approve everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative to know that you don't need to spend a lot of money to get good makeup. This has been amazing makeup. I don't think I look drugstore-ish. I actually feel like my skin looks very much high-end. I'm not trying to be, you know, cocky, but everything looks pretty darn good on my skin today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below any other brand you'd like me to try, and also let me know any Wet n Wild gem that I might not have here in my collection. As always, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.